Basically, that is creating a lane from one entrance ramp that continues to the next exit ramp. These already exist between exits 33 and 31. But the idea is that this would be restricted to use only during peak hours, that people would be able to drive on the shoulder during those times to give some congestion relief to the general purpose lanes. To do that, funds had to be found to pay for that improvement. Traffic funds come from different funding sources, all having different restrictions on their use. The state had some funds available, but they could not be applied to the shoulder hardening project because of those restrictions. However, the NCDOT did identify 20 projects within Mecklenburg County that were funded by funds that could go to the transit project, but would also qualify for these funds that the state had already programmed. So they came to they being NCDOT, came to CRTPO and asked that CRTPO authorize a basically fund swap. It's strictly an administrative accounting procedure where funds were taken away from a project, put back to its original pot, and new funds were coming in an exactly equal amount from a different pot. So that freed up $47 million from state that didn't come from any other projects or any other municipalities in Mecklenburg County that could be used for this project. Somehow that was controversial. Some people were wondering how effective this project would be. It's a kind of a new project that exists elsewhere in the country. Also, there was some concern about whether or not Cintra considered a compensational event. As you know, the contract precludes the state building a general purpose lane in this area without paying Cintra a compensation. I will point out this is not a general purpose lane. It's hardening of the shoulders, and it is only going to be used during certain times of the day. Therefore, it is a type of managed lane, which is not excluded in the contract, or is excluded in the contract as a compensatable event.